First off, this nigga's hilarious. He's way too good for this shit.
Hear you breathe. Watch you smile while you're sleeping. While you far away and dreaming.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
If I still got it.
Don't worry about this.
I feel like the big
See, I did it earlier. Fuck with it. See, I had to remix my own shit. Cause that's how you do it when you got your master still. See how different that is?
Yeah.
I was allowed to play that without being sued by myself.
See, that's the difference.
That's the difference right there.
You didn't sign a bullshit contract, but had you signed a bullshit contract, wouldn't have been nothing I could tell you.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck those contracts. And fuck the people that make money off of them. And fuck you too, Brent. Hit it!
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.
Yes, that's it. That's the one. I did it. I did it in the beginning.
When you just fucking abused the fuck out of me in the beginning of our own podcast.
Sometimes you gotta abuse a bitch. A Brent. You abuse a Brent.
Excuse me, we didn't settle on a safe word or nothing. You just sitting here.
Build a Brent.
Because I'm a teddy bear? Because I'm a big teddy bear, ladies?
That's exactly what I went for. I'm still pushing that narrative for you.
I'm not tall enough to be a teddy bear. You gotta be 6 foot tall to be a teddy bear.
Do you?
Yeah. If you're short, you're just fat.
But you're kind of like a real teddy bear.
If you're short and fat, you're just fat.
What if you're like a real teddy bear, though? You kind of look like a teddy bear.
Like made out of stuffing and sits in the corner with glassy eyes for...
Made out of stuffing. Now you sound like a turkey.
I mean, if I were a real teddy... Hell, real teddy bears even get more action than me. You ever been on Pornhub and seen the girls humping their stuffed animals?
They love teddy bears. I know a girl...
You seen the girls humping their stuffed animals?
The catfish girl?
She
was one of those. She used to like rubber... You know, I shouldn't be talking about this. I don't know who that is. That person didn't exist.
Well, we're going to be... This is the second Black.com episode?
No. We're not talking about teddy bear fucking. That's not... Oh, get him, Greg Hardy.
I don't know why you have that on.
Because it's great.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. You can do that? You ever do any top rope moves?
Yes.
What the hell you used to do off top rope? You had a moonsault?
No.
Why not?
Because I never trusted myself not to fall on my fucking head.
Yeah, I did that one time.
Well, actually, part of it was because in training we didn't have crash mats. None of the places I trained had crash mats. Or that's not true. The first place I trained, we did have some crash mats, but there wasn't really time to do a lot of that stuff. I did stand on the top rope a lot to get myself acquainted with it and the balance and stuff like that. I used to want to do I forget who does the move now, but where you're standing on the top rope and you're facing the outside and then you turn in and land on your back on the guy.
Yeah.
I did want to do that, but again, I never trusted myself not to clip my head on the way down.
Or kill somebody?
Not somebody. I was worried about myself. Fuck the other person. The other person could move if they wanted to. But I never trusted myself to do that.
Oh, wait, so it's an option all the time?
What?
When you're in a match? Y'all don't decide that? Like, I'm going to hit this at some point? I'm going to hit it?
Yeah.
Can I drop it again right there?
If you're editing this, it's up to you. But fucking... I mean, if you think you're going to if you think somebody's coming at you dangerously...
And they're going to murder you.
Or if you don't think you can catch him. Or most people stay there if for no other reason so that their body can...
Absorb some of the contact.
Can not kill the other guy.
Yeah.
But sometimes shit goes wrong.
He won.
My homeboy Kyle, in fact, got his teeth rearranged by somebody doing a standing moonsault. This is a standing moonsault. But he fucking kicked him or kneed him on the way down because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. So that shit can happen.
First off, that's why I don't wrestle. Second, because my teeth need to be where they're supposed to be. Second, I never got a new drink.
Yeah.
But you got a new drink.
I did.
And then we started.
I got a whole new drink. You're the one who decided to start.
I was playing music and I said I should click.
Go get
I'm going to get one. Don't tell me what to do. Start talk. Do some know-it-all news for a second. Show them what you do.
So while you go get your other drink, I'm going to talk about what I thought of as the topic before, which was...
What are you talking about, Brent?
We were sitting here watching the game, and there was a Subway commercial on.
Can you hear me from here?
Actually, I think I could when I was...
Does it work well?
Yeah, yeah.
Am I picking up?
You didn't even get the beer.
I'm not. I want a beer now. I want a real drink.
Okay.
You're drinking all my real shit, and I don't like it.
Yeah, okay. So... the chick on the Subway commercial, there was a chick on the Subway commercial, attractive chick, and they were doing the $5 footlong reintroduction or whatever the fuck.
Bullshit, by the way. 2 of them. Talking about 2.
What?
It's 2. You gotta get 2 subs.
Okay.
It's only $10 foot long. That's bullshit.
Well, no, each foot long is $5. You just have to
But
get.
you have to get 2.
You have to get 2.
That's not the same deal.
But anyway, the chick that they had on the commercial has had the eyes that I see a lot of these days, especially on Instagram, where every attractive girl in the world looks bored to fucking tears. They have the fucking bored, half open eyes, even though they're doing something. She was on television. She was on national television doing $5 foot long, but she looked bored. Like, have you noticed this? You're on Instagram a lot. You have a lot of attractive chicks.
I don't.
That you follow on Instagram.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you? I can't be the only. And you know, it's attractive, and you got the smoky eyes, but it's like, is that your only facial expression? Is just half asleep?
Define that a little more for me. Like I don't know. Am I still picking up? Do I need to talk louder? Define that a little more for me, Brent, because I don't really know what you mean. Or
So,
show me a picture or something.
Hold on, let me see.
Because I genuinely don't know exactly what you're talking about.
Here, I'll show you a picture of a chick.
All right, describe it for the people again while you're talking. What are you looking for?
It's chicks with who look bored all the fucking time. No matter what they're doing, they always look bored. So, like this.
Oh, it's like it's kind of like the sexy face.
That's the original sexy face. But what makes it sexy is that that's not your only face.
I mean, I'm sure that girl has a picture smiling.
No, they're
Come
all
on.
they're all
No, she definitely got a smiling picture.
they're all with the eyebrow
That's my
up.
look.
Maybe
I do that face
Yeah, but you have other facial expressions
all the time. But here's the thing: whenever I do that face, TJ laughs at me, like
because he thinks you're an Instagram thought.
basically.
Are
yeah.
you an Instagram thought?
I like to be in people's thoughts. I'm not a thought though. If that's what you was trying to say, because I'm not a thought. I'm in their thoughts though.
My ears got very confused
It's all
right
the
there.
same.
There were a couple accents. No, there were a couple different accents.
Thought.
Thought that.
Hey, don't these ice cubes look like titties?
Kind of.
Or have I just not got laid in a while?
Don't get me started on that. You've gotten laid before I've gotten laid.
I don't know if that's true.
Started
I
on that.
don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true.
Pretty sure it probably is.
It could be, but I'm not sure.
Probably is.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's true.
You've definitely had more women in your house. You've had more opportunities to get laid than I have.
Okay, opportunities versus actions is completely different. And also, just because a woman's in my house doesn't mean there's an opportunity even. Let's be very clear. Think about that. I had friends. I had a lot of friends. I don't just be like, bagging my friends up, Brent. It's not how it goes.
I mean, why not?
Well, most of them are taken, first off.
What's that got to do with you? What that man got to do with you?
I got it. I was thinking that actually. That literally went through my head.
I'm not trying to hear that, see?
Oh shit, this is your game.
Yeah. Won't be playing that. Thank you very much.
Look at Andre. He got hops. Holy oh! Brent, this is your shit.
Yeah, no thanks. Game looks like garbage.
Next week I'll get my cam and we'll have it facing that way so the people can see the whole time.
No.
They don't want to see that?
Well, also that will definitely get us copyright stricken because you'll have other footage from other, especially if you're doing it from YouTubers, especially probably major YouTubers. They probably, even though they're YouTubers, probably fuck other YouTubers and have their shit copyright strict on there all the fucking time.
I want that NWO jacket so bad that he has on the back of his chair. I've wanted that
I've
shit
seen
forever.
those.
I've wanted it forever.
I don't like those designs on that
it,
style
I love
jacket.
it.
I don't like those designs on that style jacket.
I have one of those jackets in Virginia, and it's all black, and I had it forever, but it doesn't have it. Man, that New World Order on that
I
shit.
think those
Woo!
styles jackets look better with like a simpler design on them.
That's simple though. It's just a square with letters.
No, I think the back has a whole bunch of other shit on it too.
Does it?
But yeah,
I thought the one I saw it was just that.
I think
And then the red.
because
wrist
I've seen those with other wrestlers, and the back always has like a picture of the wrestlers that they're advertising or whatever the fuck on the back. Like because there was a Razor Ramon when I saw it, and I'm like, I don't like that design on that cut. If that design was on another cut of like
bougie as
jacket
fuck.
or
you don't
shirt,
like the design on that cut? God damn!
No,
what
I
you
don't.
designing a dress or some shit?
I'm designing I'm designing a style. I'm designing an experience. Today's experience is Green Ranger and Batman.
Okay, all right. I see what you're trying to give them. Today's experience is a red Solo cup and a red Solo cup.
Red Solo Cup. There's
Hey.
a country song of that, but I don't fucking know the words. So bored looking chicks.
So it's not okay. For instance, when I do it, right, I go to take a picture, and then I'm like, I don't want to just be like, but also I'm sitting here by myself. It's not like when you're a kid and they're like, Gucci Gucci Goo, hey, Gucci Gucci, and you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what look can I give that'll make this picture look decent? So what I ended up doing, if you look at my profile picture right now, actually, on Facebook, I was like, maybe I should just look up to the corner. Looking away tends to work. Mm-hmm. So I like look away, and I like took the picture, and I was like, huh, there you go.
I think it's different for guys and women too, though.
But it's the same look. That what you were describing, that like little eyebrow shit. Because in that same pocket, I took about 6 pictures.
It's the same look, but
same shit.
It's the same look, but the chicks that do that look, all their pictures look like that.
Yeah, but it's because
especially with guys. Guys have been trained since our first interaction with women that we have to show personality. So that's not so.
Is that true?
Yeah,
I feel like most guys that get women don't show personality.
It depends on guys that
think about that.
Guys that
let that sink in.
Guys that don't have certain physical advantages have to have personality.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
because I was about to say, athletes and shit, them motherfuckers be boring a lot of the time. They be corny
a lot of
as a
times,
bitch,
yeah.
and they just be like.
Sometimes no. You get a lot. You get a lot of Shaqs.
I'm not saying always. I never say always. Shaq is even boring. He's entertainingly boring, but his voice is like.
Yeah, his voice is boring, but everything else is entertaining.
Like this the whole time, the entire time. This is how he talks the whole time.
Yeah,
I fucking hate it.
Yeah,
but I love Shaq. Shaq's great.
Right.
But my whole point is he's rare. That's not a normal personality type for athletes. Some of them, yes. Some people are crazy.
FYI, ladies, I'm not telling you to smile. So get off your clickety clack. Actually, I should tell them to smile to get on the clickety clack machines. But that's a thing. You're not. What are you telling me to smile? No, just some fucking.
Yeah.
Like if you're on Instagram and I'm looking at your pictures.
Why don't you make them smile, Brent?
Well, because, they don't answer their DMs.
You got to talk on the wall. You got to have some balls, man.
I
have more success on the wall.
Talking on the wall doesn't work for me.
That's a topic. Hold on. Wait a second. Work for me. There we go. Just slid into something.
The wall doesn't work for me.
Just slid into something. So, you do realize, with a lot of these women that get crazy amounts of DMs, they never even look at them.
And a lot of these apps, they have DMs that don't automatically show up in your inbox. They show up in different places, and you gotta hunt. You gotta find them. You gotta track them out. I've definitely seen some messages from like 4 or 5 years ago that's like, oh, I never fucking saw this shit.
Right, literally. So, point being, to get at a lot of these really beautiful women, you have to be willing to go to their wall and say something.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of people go to their wall and say shit.
Yeah, but it's different because they see it live. Now everybody can see what you said, so now it kind of puts the onus on them to respond. Not saying they all respond, because they will not. Mm-hmm. Everybody will not respond. But then you get those women that only respond to that. Like, I know women literally over the years that I would comment in their inbox. I'd say something like, let's say they post a, you know how Facebook does a little pictures or whatever that'll be on your story. Uh-huh. And then you can heart it, you can like it.
I couldn't taste tequila in here. I'm like, did I put tequila in here?
This soda is flat. The one that I was drinking, I'm like, damn, I had this shit open too long. I should have used that because this cherry Coke, it tastes terrible. I should have got my beer. Beer me.
I'm like, I'm tasting more fruit punch than I am tequila. What the fuck is happening?
That shit is trash. Yeah, that's trash. That's a trash cocktail. Wasted 2 ice cubes. Anyway, so how do we even get here? What the fuck was I just saying?
Shouting out on the wall.
Oh, yes. Okay. So they on the story they'll give you options like you can heart it, you can like it, you can smile, you can whatever, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of women like over time like heart or like or whatever. Like I'll do that. I'm that guy. Like if I see a picture, I'm like, hey, heart it, like it, whatever. Mm-hmm. They won't say anything. Right. Over time, then they'll post something like 2 minutes later. Could be the same exact picture. And you go and you're like, or you'll say like, nice photo.
That sounds like stalker behavior. I post something and 2 minutes later I'm checking your other shit. That sounds like stalker behavior.
I didn't say checking. So whoa. You're adding words in. You're putting words in, buddy. I said the Facebook algorithm.
I'm replying to something and 2 minutes later I'm replying to the other story.
You know, actually, a side note. Facebook and Instagram gotta relax. Because a lot of the time I will do something like that and I don't even realize it. And I've liked somebody's shit right after they posted it. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't intentional. It was just I'm on Instagram and online a lot, social media in general. So when I go through my feed, they pop up instantly. I put it right at the top of my shit. I don't know that this person just posted this shit because back in the day, I used to get shit from 2 weeks ago. Brent posted this picture 2 months ago, and it just happened to be at the top of my feed.
I still have nothing on my feed is shows up chronologically, which is
no, it doesn't show up chronologically for sure. But right now this shit is like I'll get somebody that I just like they shit, it'll be boom right there, and I'll be like, oh, another nice picture, and I'll look like, oh, 2 minutes. God damn it! Like now I look fucking creepy. I was trying to look creepy. I just was liking the shit because it was there.
I mean, I don't get that mentality because I want people to like the shit that I fucking post on there if I'm posting it to be liked.
Also, sometimes I don't be looking at who's posting shit. I just be liking stuff. I be going down liking stuff. Like I've done that before with like exes where I'm like going. Fuck. Now the question is, do you delete the like and unlike it instantly, or do you leave the like, Brent?
It depends.
Especially if it's an awkward ex.
It depends on what. It depends on your situation with them.
What if it's an awkward one?
Unlike it. Make it seem like an aberration.
Oops, I don't know. If you don't mention it, I won't.
Because they'll get the notification and then they'll go into the thing and they'll hit it and it won't be there.
They'll what, Brent?
They'll
hit it for the third time,
and it won't be there.
Yeah. I think that's more of my speed because I've definitely done it a few times. What the hell are they making? You like that design?
No.
Me neither. It's fucking terrible. All they need is some rainbows they had on the side to go with it.
Yeah.
That was a bad design. But yeah, I think the whole wall thing is like that's been effective for me actually. It was another thing too. Facebook had for a while. The goddamn the wave option. Such a weird option. I told my boy Jay. I remember us having a conversation. It was in the Messenger.
Oh, in the Messenger.
In Messenger, you see somebody live and you be like wave.
You still can, but nobody liked it.
Super hidden now.
Nobody liked it.
That worked for me so much. It worked for me so much. I'd be like,
really?
Hey, yeah, it'd be somebody from like I met one time or something. I'd be like, hey, and then she'd be like, hey, how have you been? Da da da. I told my boy about it. He thought I was joking, and it went to like.
See, we're
this
getting
whole
dangerously
stretch.
close to my jealousy peaking up because I really.
How many times did you do it though?
I really hate hearing your success stories.
But did you do it
on these social media?
But did
outlets.
you do it? Is the question.
I have done it, and success rate for the wave was 0.
But how often? I don't feel like you really did it a lot.
Success rate for the wave was 0. I feel
like you did it twice.
I have messenger chicks on Facebook, and recently gotten like a couple of things, but like they don't live in California. They live in fucking Arkansas or Texas or somewhere around across the fucking country.
Does that necessarily make a difference?
Yes. So how the fuck I have a hard time getting chicks to see me who live in California, who live in LA. How the
sometimes
fuck
that's
am I
harder.
gonna get?
No, sometimes that's harder.
Yeah, that's true.
Because when I used to go, when I was like younger, like teenage to like early 20s, when I would go coast to coast, whenever I was on one coast, me and my uncle used to joke about this shit all the time. Whenever I was on the East Coast, girls from the West Coast was like, oh my God, Trey, I want you so bad.
Because they build you up.
I go from the West Coast, I get back over here, hey, what's up, baby? Hey, I know what you was saying. This is back when I was still dumb and I would fall for this stupid shit all the time. This was a different version of me. I'm not that guy no more. I'm totally look. Don't play with me. I will delete your ass quick. I don't have time for that shit. Either be about it or don't.
Yeah.
Period. Like I don't care. I don't meet females and think to myself like we have to be a thing. That's never it. I meet females and think, okay, friends. That's what I go with. But if you start pushing it past that, and then all of a sudden when it comes time for that action, you like, I don't know anymore. I'm iffy. Okay, now we got an issue. Now I look like that guy. I'm gonna be like, bye. Because I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not about to play this game with you.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me when I'm just because I'm over here and then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, you're here. Ooh,
yeah.
I didn't actually plan on. Nah. That's a waste of my energy. But, yeah, I don't know.
The fantasy is often better for people and for women than, the reality.
And I'm a writer. So I'm really good at painting these pictures. Mm-hmm. Like, when I fucking talk, I can really paint a fucking certain picture. And I don't know if you like, in my experience a lot of the time, man, I realize how low the bar is set from these other guys. Yeah. Like it's really low. Mm-hmm. Like women, I can't explain to you how many female friends of mine I have that just tell me the way guys give it up in their inboxes and like the shit they say. Mm-hmm. Like they come in hot and filthy. Like I'm talking like crazy hot and filthy. And I'm like, whoa.
I know.
Like I've read some of these shits. Like they show me, like, look at what this motherfucker said to me, and I'm like, Jesus.
I know. I've got.
Kiss your mom with that mouth.
I've got kinky profiles on different shit.
Wait. Hold on. Are you saying you got like burner accounts? Where
yes, I do. I've got burner accounts, and
wait. Why did you make these?
So I could have those accounts filled with all the porn and sexy shit I wanted to see, but have it not cross over into my real
Nah, fuck that.
profiles.
I want them all over my
especially
profile.
because there was a period of time where I was looking for jobs.
It was different. It was different for a while.
Right. And
I agree.
so
But I didn't make other profiles.
So
for
these
that.
accounts don't have my real name or anything like that to it, right? They
You know
may
what my fake
they may
name
have
is?
they may have Long Beach,
You know my
but they
fake
don't
name
have
is?
like real shit. What?
My fake name is Anthony Turner. Happens to
Okay.
be my middle name and my dad's last name.
Makes sense.
I actually have both of those names in between Trey and Sykes.
Makes
so
sense.
Anthony Turner. Yeah.
Makes sense.
AT.
Makes sense.
Yeah. They call me Ant. My aunt does at least. The only person to ever call me Ant.
And so with these accounts, I've gotten the DMs. I've gotten the immediate DM from somebody who never read the fucking account to say, I'm a guy here for this, that, or the other.
Right.
Or even looked at my profile picture, which would either be of me or of a guy or whatever the fuck. And they just, here's the dick pic. Ah! It's like... And like I just
I remember this game. Remember all those photos?
I do.
Yeah,
And like
hell yeah.
I messaged him back. I'm like, did you even read the profile to see that I was a guy? I'm sorry. It's like, just what are you doing?
Have you ever been on like chat roulette?
No.
I never actually went on it. I know
I
South
never
Park
went on
made an
chat
episode
roulette.
about it. Damn, this is giving me all the feels right now, by the way. This is taking me back.
Is chat roulette still around?
There's a variation of it because I had one of my other friends talk about it. Her and her friend were going through this website, and they were like, every other video was a kid or a dick pic.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit. They were like, oh, you're too young to be on this site. And then they'd be like, oh my God, this guy's jerking off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all are up there.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah, that's what happened to chat roulette was
Right.
that it was just
That's the joke South Park made.
there was I think there was a point where it wasn't just dicks. Like occasionally there would be a chick flicking her bean.
Really?
But it got so
What
oversat-
era was this?
But it got, I think, maybe early
This
on.
before the webcams?
Super early on.
Because once webcams hit, once
Super,
webcam modeling
super
started,
early
it was
on
done.
almost any website was the sexy periods. Like super early on was the let's get to fucking, and before it turns into whatever it eventually turns into.
Yeah.
And I think chat roulette was like that, but just got oversaturated with dicks that
Yeah.
every chick left.
Should we look it up? Should we Google chat roulette right now?
Fucking why not?
All right, you go ahead and do it because I wasn't gonna stop. I don't want to mess up the audio.
Fucking chat roulette.
It's gotta still be a thing.
Maybe.
I doubt they're still up there just giving it up filthy like that though, right? They can't. Not all these years later. If they are, they're all 40.
I don't know. Chatroulette.com. Let's see.
It's still a thing.
I don't even know if it was .com. V2 chat roulette. Hold on.
Oh shit. Make
Wants
friends.
to use on your camera, phone, and microphone. Apparently, it's still around.
Holy shit. Are you doing that tonight?
No. No, thanks.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't. That doesn't do it for me, man. I don't.
No.
Like. I like. You know what I always wanted to do though? I always thought I would be real good at, and I thought it would be fun back in the old world.
And
it was.
OnlyFans.
Well, no. Honestly. Oh shit! Do you see that? All right. Anyway, so
Sitting there jacking your dick off with mayonnaise on OnlyFans or whatever the fuck.
Jacking your dick off a man. That sounds.
OnlyFans is where the kinky videos go
Listen,
to live.
Here's the thing. We were talking about this before. Oh, this was the topic.
What?
We just stumbled back into the topic that made us say, let's stop talking earlier.
Of bored girls.
No.
What?
That wasn't exactly the topic. The topic was about OnlyFans, actually.
Okay.
Because we were talking about sports athletes and side chicks. That's what started all
We
this shit.
were talking about that.
Somehow
So-
how did we get here?
How did we even
We
get
got
here?
to where we wanted to go.
So we were watching the game, and I just randomly was like, what do you think's happening to all the side chicks that can't... Because I was thinking about the bubble, the NBA
Right.
bubble. And I was like, what do you think happened to all the side chicks that can't
and I
get
told
at their
him,
men?
I told him they're all stuck at home because the guys are stuck at home with their number ones.
Uh-huh.
They're lead ladies.
If
wives,
they're not in the bubble, if they're NFL dudes,
Yep.
and they're in whatever the fuck, or MLB dudes, or
can't get
whatever the
away.
fuck, there's no traveling.
Yep.
There's no Dallas chick who's getting her,
There is no pull up real
who's
quick.
getting her Atlanta Falcon dick.
Yeah, I'm leaving the training center. I'm gonna tell her I'm gonna be gone for another hour.
Right.
There's none of that getting
There's
off.
none
right
of
now.
that.
There's
None of that.
So we were talking about that and saying like I told him, I said OnlyFans has become like a whole wave right now. Like
We know somebody on OnlyFans.
I know a lot of women on OnlyFans.
We both
right
at
now.
least know one person on OnlyFans.
I know
together.
about 13,000 of them at this point. Honestly, got true. Like I've spent random assortments of change on OnlyFans. Funny thing. Here's a funny thing.
That's a different way of saying a lot of money.
Yes. Random assortments of change. Here's the thing. So I had to fucking call my bank to try to extend my credit limit because I was trying to pay my rent, right? Mm-hmm. And they were like, okay, we got to verify you first, whatever, da-da-da. And it turns out that they already had the money up to Like, it was well over the thing. It was something between the two apps. Not the point. Whole point was, for verification, she was like, can you tell me one of the last 5 transactions you've done? And I was like...
And you had to make that...
I should honestly, I don't know. I just looked at my shit. So I knew like 4 of the last 5 were OnlyFans. And I was just laughing.
Fucking own your shit. Own your shit, dog.
I was like, let's see one of these transactions here for like $10.90. I said, I don't know exactly what it is. This is like $10.90 though. It's like, I don't even know. Yo, it was so
now, why
fucking
OnlyFans
funny.
and not Chatterbait or one of the other ones or Live Jasmine or any of the other ones that pop up when you're on Pornhub?
You know, because they annoy me.
Or Pornhub.
You know why? You know why, Brent? Because I don't like being interrupted when I'm trying to get to porn. That's why. Don't show me a little thing and make me click a little box when I'm horny. I'm trying to get to
So
the
the fact that they advertise to you makes you sick?
Yeah, it pisses me off.
Even though we're about to advertise to people?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't do that shit to me when I'm trying to... It's different. They came there to find dope shit, and we are dope shit. Live Jasmine ain't no dope shit. Those videos piss me off every time they pop up.
Videos are streams. You're watching the girls
Those
do
ain't
whatever
real
the fuck
streams.
they do.
Those are videos of streams.
Well, in the ads they are, but you're
Right.
supposed to actually go to the thing, and they're supposed
You
to
go
actually
there?
be the thing.
Is that your shit?
No, Chatterbait.
My shit used to be My Free Cams. That was my thing back in the
My
day.
Free Cams was a thing too. I remember that.
My Free Cams?
And they were free.
To this day, right
for
now.
for a minute,
For-
or I think there was
right
like
now,
a certain
Brent.
limit. I forget what it was.
Right now, I am a lifetime gold member. Or whatever that highest level is. To this day, my name is still on the wall, written up in Hall of Fame glory. Because I spent
remember My Free Cams.
way too much money on that. That was way too much money back in the day. Like, I had this one chick.
Back in the day,
oh my God.
everything was way too fucking expensive.
It was way
Cell
too
phones, porn, internet, all of it was
You know what's
way
crazy,
too
though?
expensive.
Here's
back
what's
then.
really crazy though. I remember spending $75 on tokens on My Free Cams at one point.
Oh, that's a lot of money, but a minimal
not for
amount
them.
of tokens.
But that's why OnlyFans is genius for the ladies because they're getting the real dollars. Yes, they're getting hit, but they're getting actual dollars. So if I spend
so you're all about the actual. You're about the content creator. So you go to
Absolutely.
OnlyFans because OnlyFans gives
they
the
get the
creator
money.
a larger
They
cut
get
of the thing.
actual
Okay,
cut. Yeah, like what the
I
fuck?
get it.
Why am I paying the website?
That's very prudent, of
Brother,
you.
I could give somebody $5 on My Free Cams and they would get like 5 cents. It was something
I got
terrible.
you.
It was
I got you.
horrible. Strippers get real money.
You're supportive of the actual content creator.
man.
I'm all about that. I get you.
Some of these women out here putting
You
out
know
work.
where your dollar is going. This
what
goes
I'm
back
saying.
to the other conversation we were
That's
talking
what I'm
about. You
saying.
read the fine print.
I
You
do.
know where your dollar is going.
I can see it. If I say $5, they like thank you because it's $5.
Knowing where your dollar goes is
That's
super
lunch.
important.
It is. Honestly, all jokes aside, that shit is a huge difference.
Like that's one of the differences between like when cats are on YouTube and they stream live and people give them super chats. YouTube gets a cut of the super chats versus if you go through. I think there are Streamlabs or a couple other ones where the creator gets the majority of the money,
Right.
or they get a bigger share of the money.
Right.
Knowing where your money goes is important, but most people don't. Most people just go along with the go along.
Yeah, and that's the thing for me.
Which goes back to our conversation about the contracts,
Right.
where you go along with the go along.
Because, bro, I could tell you literally the kind of money those girls on My Free Cams at that time, if they were on OnlyFans, these chicks would be millionaires right now. Multi-millionaires. Because I know, listen, man, there was some chicks on that site that was like, they was doing shit I had never even seen at that point in my life. I was like 22, 23 when I was watching this shit. They were fucking my head up. There was this one girl up there. Bruh, I'd have gave her everything. She could have had everything. She could have had my kid. I would have went straight for it, bro.
I saw some meme, and she'd have made a lot of money while she was pregnant too.
You're right.
I just saw some.
I'd have like, fuck, baby. Holding the angle, like, hold on.
I saw some meme where somebody was like, talk shit about OnlyFans all you want to. I just bought my first brand new house with cash at 22.
Big
It's
facts.
like-
Big facts. I can't knock them. Yo, I'm such not a hater when it comes to that kind of shit, man.
It's like, hey,
How do
listen-
you feel about that? How do you feel about chicks that are in the entertainment industry like that? Damn, that was
That are in
crazy.
the porn
shit.
industry?
Entertainment,
Entertainment,
could be dancing,
stripping,
could be stripping,
OnlyFans,
yeah,
whatever.
all of it.
Fucking all for it. If I meet a chick that is
Of
that
course
is
you do. You don't even care. Well, hold on. So
matter of fact, there's this chick on
Yeah.
OkCupid whose profile I swiped right on today, who was like, yeah, I make videos or OnlyFans or whatever. If you're into that, hit me up too. But this, that, like, she wasn't pimping her shit on there, which
it
a
was
lot
like-
of chicks do.
but it was like,
but
of
she was
course,
like,
of
I do this, that, or the other. I'm a geek. Da, 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 da. Also, I do this.
Right.
And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm messaging this chick. First off, she was fine as look. But yeah, I was like, oh, you fucking hell yeah. I have no problem with you stripping or fucking yourself on screen or whatever the fuck, baby. Like, Pay your rent and mine too if you can. Like I got no problems with that. None whatsoever.
He said mine too.
None whatsoever. You safe while you doing it? Don't give a fuck. Let's go. Don't give a fuck. Let's go.
This is terrible gameplay.
It is.
This has been so entertaining to watch. They fell off this shit so many times. But yeah, I just don't like. I think at some point when I was younger, I used to be like, nah, man, I could never. Like, I can't imagine. Like, I think with porn stars, when I was younger, that shit used to fuck me up because I was like, could I actually fuck with a porn star? You know, I know I could fuck with a porn star.
Like for real?
Yeah, but could I date a porn star knowing that she getting dicked down daily by some other dude, and the other dude is probably like, you know, a porn star? That's a big ego check right
My
there.
only question about that would be if she would want to fuck me after she's fucked all day. But it turns out a lot of them, hell yeah, a lot of them would fuck all day long if they could.
I think that's a new era. Because when I heard about it back in the day, I used to hear the exact opposite. They were like, nah, because I just want to be treated nice and I want to be... So they wanted to give the dick at work and then come home and just watch a movie. Let's cuddle up and watch a movie. It's like, but you give that crazy top. I was just watching the video with you and homeboy and you was giving off that, can I get something? Like, nah, I'm tired, babe. Like, nah, see, that ain't... Nah, I can't. You can't be my girl and be a porn star, and I know what you do and how you give it up with homeboy, and now you come home to me and you just like, can we just cuddle? Like, yes, but
at some point I'm gonna need
more than what he got. Like, my ego is gonna ask for more than that.
At some point I'm gonna need to slap my dick across your clit.
I'm gonna need to pass that. Yeah, it's gotta be like. I saw that nigga. He was here. I need to be like here. Like whatever you gave him, you gotta make it like. Because I know some women, back in the day, they used to be like, this is so terrible. I remember back in the day, it used to be like, look at his face. Look at the dude in the corner. He's so hurt. But, yeah, you got to turn the camera. They got to see what we watch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. He just did a dive off the top of the table.
There was some chick that what?
Dove off the top of the cage.
Okay.
And landed on...
I'd watch that.
That's crazy.
I'd watch that. Sasha Banks diving off the top of the cage onto a table. A la Mick Foley.
You like Sasha, right? Or you didn't? I can't remember.
I don't hate Sasha.
I don't mean wrestling.
I don't
like attractive level.
Attractive level?
You're not a fan of Sasha.
Physically, Sasha is the only issue. Physically with Sasha is her hair.
Fake hair.
That's literally the only issue.
Oh, okay. So you like Sasha then? Because that's an issue. That's not really an issue. It's just what WWE wants.
And I don't think I've ever seen her without a wig, so I don't know what her actual hair looks like.
I've seen her in NXT. In NXT, she still had the dark hair. It might have still been wiggish, but it looked pretty good. I liked it. I like the natural.
My only issue, there's a couple reasons why I don't like wigs. Not the least of which is that if I'm fucking with you, and I pull it, the whole point of me pulling your hair is that you feel it, not you feel your wig coming off. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pull here, pull something.
The whole point is
all you gotta do is get up under it.
The whole point is their head jerk back in the.
You ever got up under it? You pull underneath the wig.
No. There was a chick I fucked with who had she was about to get her extensions changed. And when she came over,
ripped it right out.
Not right out, but I pulled it and felt it coming loose, and I just left it alone at that point. Kind of didn't fuck me up, but it was kind of like, oh.
You know, like my experience of that, I didn't pull it out. What happened was I was like, when they'll touch her hair, and I felt the whole track, and I was like, man, see that I can't even.
Fucking and not sexy.
It just turns it off. Because I went to go. I thought I was about to do this, and I felt like the design. I said, man, see.
Baby, we're in the age of the natural now.
Just let it be.
Get yourself a fro and let's go.
Just do you. You know what I mean? I don't even feel like
get yourself the natural look and let's go.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's craziness.
Because you going to want me to pull your hair and I'm going to want to pull your hair because I'm going to want that reaction from you.
Do women still like their hair pulled?
Hell yeah, they do.
A lot of them?
Yes, it's funny. That's one of the things that's almost become standard at this point. Choking's become standard.
Choking's pretty standard. Yeah.
Choking's become standard at this point. I remember when it wasn't.
I remember when head wasn't.
I remember when head wasn't.
That was that was a real thing. I
remember when head.
I remember when black guys weren't required to give head either.
They weren't required because they would talk all the time about how they wouldn't do it.
Right.
There were whole rap songs about I'll never give head to a bitch, but she better give head to me. What? It's like
those can't be rap lyrics.
You're right. Those are R&B lyrics.
Chris Brown's one.
Fucking all the things your man wouldn't do, Joe. Right. One of the things your man wouldn't do was give you head.
Yeah.
He was like, show me to the subway, I'll go down. That was major. Yeah. That was major in 95 or 6, whenever the fuck that came out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was like, really? That was major?
I remember a girl I met.
That shit is standard.
I met this girl at a fucking pool party, and she was so dumbfounded that I was like, "Oh no, I eat pussy. No, I do that. No, it's real. Like I will fuck you up." And the way I was looking at her, she was just like, she had on sunglasses, and I was looking through her shit, like it was piercing her soul. She literally was looking at me like, "Holy shit." And I just remember her looking at me like, "Okay, all right, no, I want to be friends with you." We was cool forever after that, like for a long stretch. Like one of
Did you ever
these
get in
days,
there?
I never did, because I kept switching coasts. Like I switched a lot, you know what I mean. And then like we never hung out outside of that, so it was like we had that one experience of meeting each other, but we was cool. I did get some nudes. I got some nudes out of it, which was cool.
All right.
You know, she like randomly, I was working in Virginia.
I'm always a fan of the nudes, or the actual legit authentic nudes.
Bro.
I'm not, you know, I've gotten,
You know what's crazy about it, though?
on the kinky ones, I've gotten the, you know, the hit ups from girls, and they're like, I was like, "Oh, cool, how you doing?" Great.
Right.
Want to buy some nude?
No,
No,
that's
bitch,
different,
no.
that's different,
Like
yeah.
to the point that I had to on these burner profiles, but I'm not buying nudes. There's too much free porn on the internet. I'm not buying your fucking nudes.
See, when I wanted it and I go and purchase it, it's completely different to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I like OnlyFans. Like I like the chicks that are like, you know, I got a link in the bio. They'll drop something on their fucking story maybe once in a
You
day.
support Sunny on OnlyFans?
No. She don't even like black people.
Sunny,
right?
Tammy, Sunny, Lynn Sitch.
Don't she like not fuck with black dudes? or
She
something?
does not fuck.
Yeah,
Her,
that's what I thought.
her
Why would I
pussy's a
support
white supremacist,
Don't do that.
and she's in jail.
Why is she in jail?
Fucking.
You distracted me from so many points I had right there.
Fucking.
Let me close all my blinds.
Violation of restraining order. I think she was driving on a suspended license, and something else.
Who doesn't do that?
Possession of something. That's true. Honestly, that's kind of a bullshit charge.
That's fucked up.
But the violation of a restraining order. Or,
You know what should be a charge?
Yeah.
Insurance companies. They should be a charge
Why?
for making all that fucking money off of hoping we get into an accident.
Yeah, and
It's
then
the only way they get
and then
paid.
not wanting to pay you when
Not
you
wanting to
crack
pay.
your fucking windshield.
I've been
Oh, there's a
paying you-
$500 deductible. Bitch, I went down to the glass shop and got it replaced for $120. I brought you into this process as a courtesy because when I was shopping around,
And guess
they
what?
asked about my insurance information. I was like, oh, I got full coverage. I should
And guess
fucking
what?
blah, blah, blah.
They left it up there too. They didn't get rid of that report. That shit's still there. I guarantee it. I guarantee it's there.
As far as I know, it hasn't affected my fucking my
They might
shit
not
yet,
affect
but
it, but they gonna keep it there because when they do jack it, I remember you filed that report about your glass. I'll see you motherfuckers. Is that Chris Bosh?
But it's like, you know,
But
like,
yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
Man, you distract the shit out of me.
And
with that
also,
Sunny
it's
shit.
like, just fucking tell me that you don't cover it. Like, I had to
You
wait
still
like
talk
3
about
extra days to get my shit fixed because I thought you were going to cover it. Just tell me you're not going to cover it.
I was talking about OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
See how you got on the table?
OnlyFans will cover it.
I was gonna say they will cover it. I was gonna say though, you have the chicks that just have the link tree. Those are my
Okay.
favorite. Those are my favorite. When I see a link tree in a bio of a hot chick now, I understand. I understand what's going on. I understand what's going on. There's gonna be probably a Black Lives Matter link, and they're gonna be like, we support this, and you can send money here. But also, if you just like to send money here, here's my OnlyFans. Every link tree I see has an OnlyFans hidden, because it's like I don't want my mom to know. I don't
What
want
if
my dad
we
to know.
What if we started an OnlyFans and put that shit on while we were doing the fucking podcast? What if we live streamed the podcast on
as
OnlyFans?
You know,
We probably would get fucking zero.
I was gonna say, you know what's funny? We probably would make money on that. That's the odd thing. We make more money than we have doing it this way.
I'm gonna fuck around and when we're done with this,
Don't
I'm
make.
gonna go
Don't
back
put
to
us
that.
on
I'm gonna
OnlyFans.
do an Only.
Don't make us on OnlyFans.
I'm gonna do an OnlyFans.
I don't want to be on OnlyFans.
Watch, next week it's gonna be OnlyFans. When we finish this, it's gonna be OnlyFans.com/getherepod.
Don't do that.
Watch.
Don't do that.
Watch
People
me.
are not prepared.
Don't
for the
believe me,
content.
just watch. Hit it.
Oh, did you say hit it? That's the fourth time I can do that in this
Don't
podcast.
believe it. I'm gonna stop singing because we're gonna get a fucking copyright claim because it's too
Right.
close to the actual key.
Yeah, exactly. You're fucking tripping. Why are you singing? Stop. But yeah, no, I respect that.
OnlyFans. Chicks on OnlyFans.
I respect the link tree. And when they post it in their story like one time and then they get back to their day, whatever's going on, they post like, you want to see more of this? It'll be like, damn, girl, that was fire. Yeah. Link
So let
in
me
bio.
So let me ask you this.
Yep.
Does that thought process of do what you got to do, do what you got to do, baby girl, I'm not mad at you,
Why you always got to call them baby girl?
get your money
Such a piece of shit. What if they don't want to be called baby girl?
because I fucking watched Criminal Minds 15 4 months ago.
Shamar Moore needs to stop that shit. Though he's one of the few people in life I know for a fact could probably get that off with about 97% of women.
Oh,
because they fucking love that guy.
Because they've seen him say it for 15 fucking years.
Fucking love that guy.
To some mediocre white chick on TV.
I was trying to figure out how you're gonna word that.
I was too, but I'm like, let's face it. Like in terms of Hollywood,
I was about to say, let's see what he's about to do.
Like she's not uncute, but she's
not
anyway,
uncute.
Anyway, fucking, what was I gonna say? Does that carry? What are your thoughts on prostitution?
Whoa. Straight up prostitution?
Straight up prostitution.
Nah, it's different. It's different.
Like an escort. Like
escort's different than prostitution.
Like not like hanging out in the corner.
Right.
But like
escorts.
But like Backpage.com, or meet me on here, charge me on, Venmo or whatever the fuck they do.
So I've never done it myself, and I don't really see myself doing it. Like,
would you date a prostitute or a former one?
I don't know. I don't see myself doing it. I don't, because it's a little different. Like with porn, right? First off, let's go OnlyFans, since we kept talking about that. Mm-hmm. The key thing with OnlyFans is that it's online. Mm-hmm. So it's just they're doing what they do online. They're doing sexual exploits, yes, all this kind of shit. But
sometimes with a partner.
Sometimes they have a partner. But that to me is no difference than having a girlfriend or boyfriend and being like, all right, I'm doing whatever with my person. The only difference is I'm getting paid for it. Because I've got some. If I got my highlight reel from back in the day, I can make some money too. You know.
But if you're with somebody who is doing OnlyFans,
do you now become a part of it? Do you have to now take?
Do you
have to give it out?
That's a good question. Do you?
I thought about that earlier.
Or are you okay if they bring somebody else in on the scene with them?
No, I think it's gonna be a lot of solo scenes, or girl on girl scenes. I think is what'll have to happen there.
So you're part of the one penis policy then?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Me? Have you met me? Have you met me?
Okay.
You think I'm out here just like, nah, take as many as you want? Nah, not when you're quote unquote mine.
Even for the money?
Yeah.
Even for the cheddar?
Yeah.
Nah, you met her, she was doing scenes with somebody else. And she only does scenes with one or two people.
Yeah, but somebody else was probably her boyfriend.
No, just a friend she does the scenes with.
Yeah, that's true. I do know girls like that right now. I was hoping you didn't go further. I was hoping you would just accept that last answer. Mm-hmm. But
a work partner she does the scenes with.
No, it's not the kind of work that I'm cool with. Letting her do that.
What about a porn star?
What about her? That's different. If you're getting in with a porn star and she's told you she's a porn star, you gotta just let that rock.
You get in with a porn star who tells you she's a porn star?
Would I get into what?
Yes.
Like I'm in the porn with her?
Yeah. No, get into a relationship with a porn star?
Potentially. Yeah.
A working porn star?
Potentially.
With other dicks?
I mean, I'm doing all right over here. I'm not worried. I know. I tell you this much though. I'll be in great shape all the time.
Even though she's dicking, she's.
You hear that? You hear what I said to you?
To be fair, I've seen some porn where the dudes aren't in great shape.
No, I'm talking about me though, because when she comes back, because I know what I do. I know how I give it up, and I know what I'm walking around with. But I would have to like, nah, I can't be having you with homeboy. It's like this, and you come back, and I'm
so
like,
the OnlyFans, you're the only dick, but you're okay with the porn star as only dick.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Not much of a difference. It's more of a mental thing for me. There's not much of a difference at all, other than inside of my head. I'm not even gonna act like I'm right on this one. Okay. I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know. Like it took a long time.
I'm glad that you.
No, I can accept that. I can accept that because, like, for real, honestly, when it came to porn originally, I was completely in the same headspace. It took me a long time to say that about a porn star because at first I was like, hell no, I would never. It's safe-ish. They at least have to go through tests and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So with OnlyFans, it's just like, for me, the fact that it's not a business, it's not a conglomerate, it's like you making a decision to fuck this guy. Like, because then I would have a lot of questions. So why are you fucking this guy? What specifically about him made you? I feel like that would start to happen.
With OnlyFans?
Yeah. With porn, it's like...
Same thing. He can last a while.
It's a little different,
He's not camera shy.
It's a little different.
And,
right, I'm telling you.
And she's got a sexual history with him anyway.
We're not arguing this point. I'm not acting like I'm right here. I'm not going to even remotely act like I'm correct here. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, no.
Okay.
No. Except for a couple. There's a couple up there that I'll be like, I don't care. You're a porn star to me. This works.
Okay.
But the girls that I know are just like regular human women.
Uh-huh.
Regular human women. This sounds
regular
so terrible.
Human women.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. I'm taking that out.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm not taking anything out. I'm leaving it out.
Prostitutes then.
No,
escorts.
Escorts are different.
The escorts.
Because I think that's kind of a similar...
Dial me up, 300 roses,
Yeah, escorts a little different to me.
Still alcohol. Still going to fuck somebody for money.
Yeah. Some of them. Sometimes you're just an escort.
True, but I'm talking escorts. I'm talking.
Of course you want to go further.
I'm talking the actual. They're prostitutes. They're just not on the corner.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really. My biggest thing with that whole thing is like the reason porn stars work for me is because it's a clean bill of health thing.
There's some semblance of a safety protocol.
Right. That's my biggest thing at that point. Because it's like, if you're fucking that many people, I need to know that you're good when you get to me. That's my main thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, mind you, that's definitely not the ideal situation in any scenario for me.
And it's not 100% either.
Right. It's never going to be 100% in any situation. But if you're at least showing me the semblance of like, oh, this is what it should be or what it will be, then, you know, I'm a little more like, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll go with that. But when it's like, you out here just straight up random dudes, whatever, I'm doing whatever, and I'm knocking them down, but it's like a consistent basis, and we're not looking at bills of health, that's a bit of an issue for me. Because I'm not trying to put my own health at risk. I don't care how fine you are. There's a lot of sexy women in the world.
True.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's more my take on that one. How do we get here? What the fuck? Why are you asking me this shit?
We were talking about girls with the bored looks on their face.
Right.
All the time. That's how we got here.
And the whole point
Oh,
is,
and thoughts. We got into...
You mean thoughts?
Thoughts.
Thoughts.
Thoughts. Not thoughts.
Not thoughts.
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 As in dot.
Like hot with a T in front.
Dot.
Hots with a T in front. So thoughts.
Thoughts.
There you go.
Thoughts.
Not thoughts. Thoughts are things in your brain. I think about the thoughts. I did thought about the thoughts sometime. This episode is now called Thought Thoughts. I always have to give myself these triggers in the middle of the podcast.
So that you remember what
later.
the fuck?
Yeah, I'll listen later. Thought Thoughts. There we go. This is either OnlyFans or Thought Thoughts. I'm not sure.
It should be onlyfans.com/getherepod because that's
You gotta relax.
that's what we're gonna be doing.
You gotta relax. Don't put me on fucking OnlyFans.
Listen,
I'm not signing up for that shit.
Hey,
You're not putting me on OnlyFans.
Listen, if Spotify won't put us on and Black.com won't put us on, God damn it, somebody's gonna put us on.
It's because of you. If you get off the fucking podcast, we can get on. Just get off camera. Let me do it alone.
You know what?
What? I can get a sponsor.
Get the fuck out of my house.
This is my house.
Get the fuck out of your house.
You don't live here.
Get out anyway.
No. This is me. I do this.
Again, speaking of get out, I found the replies. I'm gonna put that video back together.
Why the fuck are you putting that video out?
Because it's actually almost done.
It's so pointless though.
Because I almost finished it before I had to abandon everything.
It was 4 years ago.
I know.
Why the fuck does anyone care now?
I'm cleaning out my closet one more time.
Yo, this dude is the worst. He deleted so many videos. That
I didn't delete them. I just didn't have a place to put them together.
Your equipment deleted so many videos that we did.
It deleted one. It deleted one.
The fuck
it deleted one, and we had to redo it.
Bruh, that was more than one.
There was only the one. It was the IC one, and we had to redo it.
But you had more that we did, and you didn't. You never came when we like, I don't. Either you lost them, the hard drive wiped them, or some other shit happened. Because I remember like it was a couple of videos. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I know the IC one for sure.
It was the IC one, and we redid it.
IC one for sure.
We redid it.
By the way, it's Intercontinental Championship for those who are not
Yes.
wrestling fans. Don't know what the fuck. That was such a weird shot for this game. I played this game, by the way. I fucking sucked at it. I got so mad. I turned it off immediately. They're doing so much crazy shit. It's like NBA Jams, but like
it's NBA 2K
it's
2K
NBA
Battleground
2K Jams
or 2K Jam, whatever the 2Ks whatever did
version of NBA Jams.
Yeah, did this whole fucking thing the
it's
same way they
insane.
did with WWE, and
Yeah.
I can't imagine this being good.
No, this is NBA Jam though. You remember NBA Jam, right?
NBA Jam was dope.
But this is it. This is exactly NBA Jam. They play the exact same way. It's just you can do so much weird random
But
shit.
so was NBA Street.
NBA Street was way better to me. NBA Street was like
Well, NBA Street, you had it was on PlayStation at that point versus NBA Jam, which was still on Super Nintendo,
Sega for me,
and Genesis.
But see, yeah, NBA Jam to me is this game. NBA Street to me is like Blitz when it comes to football.
Yeah.
That to me is the same.
Yeah.
And they were the best versions of those games to me. Like,
Sitting there playing with the Abominable Snowman who
that shit
could
was
block
incredible.
every single shot.
Bro, them shits were incredible.
If you had Abominable Snowman on your team and somebody else got a shot in somehow,
you remember Bill
you
Clinton?
were fucking wrong.
You remember Bill Clinton on NBA
That was
Jam?
on NBA Jam. Bill, Hillary, and George.
You know who Bill Clinton was? He was Michael Jordan. He played for
was
Chicago.
yeah.
He was Michael Jordan on Chicago. He had all of Jordan's stats.
Michael Jackson was on it too.
But Jordan wasn't on the game because he didn't sign a contract. So
Do you remember an era when Michael Jackson would secretly pop up
shit.
on fucking video games?
Yeah, a lot of them. Remember when he popped up in Men in Black 2?
Fucking,
what the fuck?
no, I'm talking about video games.
No, I know.
Fucking Ready to Rumble. He popped up on Ready to Rumble.
He did. He had gold glittery gloves or
Popped
like
up on
silver
Ready to
glittery
Rumble.
gloves.
Popped up on NBA Jam. Popped up. He popped up on a couple. He had his own video game. He did the music for Sonic the Hedgehog.
He did the music for Sonic the Hedgehog.
One of them. I think it
that?
was 2 or 3. He did the music for it.
Oh, pushed, bullied, bucket. Oh, hold that.
I mean, not as surprising as 3LW showing up on NBA Street.
I do not remember that.
before they were the Cheetah Girl. Oh yeah,
That shit.
oh yeah. 3LW was on
3LW.
NBA Street, and those little chicks could shoot some threes. Not gonna lie.
Those little chicks can shoot some threes. Those are
If-
grown women, okay?
If I was playing somebody and he wouldn't let me drive to the lane, I just pop one of the 3L.
Oh, I know how to do
3LW
this.
girls on there.
Wait, I know how to do this. I
What?
can close my blinds because it's driving me crazy. Brent untied my cord like a couple weeks ago. This mic goes everywhere. Now they can't hear you anymore, but they can hear me. This is great. It's good. Go ahead and talk to you.
I'm the best part of the podcast.
Nah, this is bullshit.
You can't cut me out of I'm the best part of it though.
Oh, this makes perfect sense. Look how far it is. Look at all this rain.
I'm the best part of the podcast, and you cut me out of the podcast, and I'm the best part of it.
No, this is great. I just don't want people to be able to see me anymore. They don't know what I'm doing in there. Asking me questions and shit. This is how you take the podcast to another level. So
By unplugging cords, by unknotting up cords.
unraveling cords, all this shit. Balling so hard. All right, look at that audio. Still perfect. Mm-hmm. I nailed that shit.
Well, less than perfect because I wasn't really in it. So
Oh, that's the best one. Oh, sorry. We're going to put you back. There you go, buddy.
yeah,
Why is the
see,
table
less
so
than
far
perfect. I don't
over?
know. It fucking.
Did it like shift by
I don't know.
itself?
Maybe.
I feel like we're really far forward to try to like get into the speaker. Like I'm like leaning like, hey.
Yeah.
Shit was really
feeling,
annoying,
Feeling
man.
that shit in your back.
I
'cause
felt
you're 31
uncomfortable
now,
for a
huh?
while. Hey man, I told you I was falling asleep all day the other day, boy. I was knocked out on this motherfucker.
That shit happened to me too.
Brent, 9 hours on and off. I kept waking up like, I get a text message like, what? People was like, you want to do something? Like, what the fuck? Do what?
I'm like, yeah, and fall right
Yep,
back.
I was out.
Right back to fucking
I didn't
sleep.
say yeah to nothing. Listen. If you talked to me that day, you know I was giving it up. It was crazy. I was out. But yeah, I don't know. What about you with all that shit though? You didn't really answer any of that. How do you feel about the whole? Probably none of it affects you. You probably don't care at all because you're like,
I would definitely fucking OnlyFans shit.
well, fucking OnlyFans.
I
shit.
would
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
I would definitely fuck a porn star.
This is not what you asked me. Is it what you asked me?
Oh, would I be with them?
You asked me would I be with them. Yeah, don't do fucking because
Yes.
beautiful women.
Yes, and
Prostitute.
with prostitute, the sexual safety issue would be the issue with me too. But at the same time, for me, I think it's less of a barrier for me than I think it is for you.
Probably.
Because I think, like for me, I would have the conversation with them and ask them, "Hey, how do you keep sexually,
Safe?
safe on top of on top of what you do, this, that, the other." We'd have to have that conversation first before I make up my mind. It sounds like just offhand. It would be a deal breaker for you. I'd have to have the conversation.
The prostitution thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to have a conversation with them.
Can't do it. That one doesn't do it for me. I don't like it.
I'd have to have the conversation.
I mean, like
Because for me, there's not much of a difference between that and porn, other than the camera and the guidelines for
Technically, it's more discreet,
The testing over and over and over
technically
again.
it's way more discreet.
It is more discreet,
So you don't have to worry about your family running into it.
unless they're customers.
Right. Right. That's what I always thought about.
Unless they're fucking
I always
customers.
laughed about that shit because I was like,
And you go to the reunion like, yeah, this is Tammy. Oh shit.
Hey, Tammy.
I know where it's glitter,
whoa,
but
hold
okay.
on.
Hey, shit.
Whoa.
What happened?
I don't know. Something weird. Our voices faded out. You see that? You start doing weird shit in the vocals.
I didn't do shit.
No, I'm saying your voice started. It was like you were talking. It was like Tammy. Oh, what the fuck?
The fucking the tired of talking. Me talking about Tamrys and Tamras and
You
shit.
must have hit a name. That combination of names you said
Maybe.
must have worked out. That shit was crazy.
Maybe.
This dude's been wind sailing in the background for like 2 hours. He got to be tired. I'm going in that same circle. That shit is exhausting. What is this based off of? Like Santa Monica or some shit?
Yeah. With the
That's
Ferris
the pier,
wheel and
right?
shit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I don't really. Back in the day when I would have saw this shit, I wouldn't have known. I was a guess, but I just felt like that was right.
The Ferris wheel is usually the giveaway.
Isn't there a Ferris wheel in Long Beach?
There is, but nobody knows
But it don't
about
look
that
like
shit.
that. Yeah. Is that you ever been on that one?
Yes, I went on it.
Is
with,
it fast?
No, it's slow.
Super slow. Yeah, we had one in Virginia Beach that was super slow. I went on it with Pittsburgh, and it was like the worst shit ever.
Yeah, I was on it with
So slow.
way back in the day in one of our early dates.
With who?
Back in the day.
What was her name again?
She never hit me back to tell me. And I hit her up. I was like, "So did you hear the podcast?" Yeah. And then we just ended up talking about other shit. She never hit me up to say if she wanted me to
Her name
talk
out?
about her on the fucking podcast.
Wait, does she know that you said A on the podcast?
She said that she listened to it.
What did
I don't
she
know.
say?
I don't know if
she never responded.
I don't know if she finished it, but we just ended up talking about other shit.
Yeah, most of my friends and people that I've mentioned on the podcast, I either tag them or they've heard it. Like, I'll send them a clip, and they're like, they laugh, and they're like, yo, I appreciate it, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's never like, what the fuck? Except for Miss Lane. I never, of course, we're not friends on Facebook, so I couldn't, her name's not even that anymore, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know what her new married name is, but she's one of the few that I talked about extensively, and she has no idea. But anybody that knows who I'm talking about, they know who I'm talking about.
They know who you're talking about.
They're like, oh, hell, because my boy Jay hit me up like, yep, yeah. Matter of fact, damn, Jay, I was supposed to hit you back tonight, too. Shit.
Oh, yeah, I got to hit one of
Worst
my
friend
homeboys up.
ever. I told him earlier, I said, yo, I've been fucking up, but I'm going to hit you tonight. Then he was like, yo, you on a pod today? It's like, yeah. Completely forgot. Shit. Me out here being a shitty friend again. My bad, Jay. Hey, I was doing the podcast, bro. You hear it?
Well, fuck it. Go be a good friend. Where can they find you?
You can find me at, well, it's late as a bitch in Virginia. It's already too late. This motherfucker work at Pepsi. He get up at like 4 in the morning. But, you can find me.
Well, then let's talk about OnlyFans some more.
All right, cool. So, I mean, all my subscriptions run out today.
Okay.
Except for one.
I've never been on OnlyFans, so I don't know. I don't know what the layout is.
I'm literally
tonight's going to be the first time when I set up our profile account.
Okay, you gotta fucking relax. I'm
gonna
not
be
going
early
on
time.
OnlyFans.
It's gonna be early time.
You gotta fucking relax.
No, you're showing enough skin. You got the tank top going on. You showing enough skin.
You gotta relax.
Showing enough skin for the both. You take that shit off though. You show enough skin for the both of us because I'm not showing shit.
Here's the thing. I know girls up there that are amazing on Instagram, and they have OnlyFans now. Like, because the money has started to slow up because of Corona. And they're so bad. They're terrible on OnlyFans.
Well, the only money on Instagram is sponsorships anyway.
Right. But these girls have sponsorships, a lot of them. But because the money is slowing up and even sponsorships, things aren't going as crazy with it because people ain't really going out like that, they're starting to create OnlyFans.
But they're not, even if they're not going out, they got to be spending money online shopping.
Bro,
because I've even done some online shopping recently.
I know women with millions of followers right now that were killing sponsorships and now have an OnlyFans. They have that link shit that I was talking, that tree link, because I saw it and I said, oh shit.
Hey, do what you got to do. I ain't mad at you.
So I opened it and I joined it and it was lame. It's the same content that's on her Instagram, is on her fucking shit basically. And it's like, what is this? So I guess she was getting a lot of complaints. People like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? This isn't how you give it up on OnlyFans. And she said, well, I've been getting a lot of messages. I've been getting a lot of DMs about skin. Like, I don't do that. I'm not that guy sending messages like, you're not showing it right.
Yeah.
But also, you are thinking like, oh, man,
where's the pussy?
this is supposed to be OnlyFans. At least,
I want to see your tits.
you at least got to flash something. Like, you got to at least tease me more. It can't be exactly Instagram content. Like, you could have posted this.
You're not one of the dudes that probably sent me one of those immediate dick pics.
No. You know what is a common thing on OnlyFans though? Dick rating. Chicks be like $30. I'll rate it.
I have seen that before.
That is hilarious.
I have heard of that before.
That is hilarious.
I have heard of that before. And you're right. You probably aren't one of the guys that sent my burner account a dick pic because they were all white dudes that sent them.
That's right. Yeah.
you
don't know
somehow.
You don't know what my dick identifies as?
Huh?
You don't know what my dick identifies as?
True.
This is 2020.
True.
This shit could be albino.
Very true.
Or just white in general. Could be Asian. You don't know.
Very true. You mean you could be cock Asian?
I see what you did there. That was pretty funny. Because it was like porn categories you covered there.
Right.
How did we get back here?
Damn if I know.
Oh, it's his homepage. You have been watching this the whole time. I saw you. You didn't have a choice. It was distracting.
True, because it's on the fucking
on TV. That's why I left it on. It kept the conversation flowing, though.
No, we kept the conversation flowing.
Because we were entertained.
I'm entertained by what we fucking do. And so are you, which is why you're going to patreon.com/getherepod. But anyway, keep going.
Don't talk to our fans like that. Is this Batman?
Looks like Shredder.
Come on, Batman. It's Batman. It's Batman.
Yeah, it is Batman.
It is Batman. Step into the light. Do it, Bruce. Wait. Yes! Oh, that's awesome. I killed it. That's a perfect way to end the podcast. You can find me at Surreal469 on everything. That again is Surreal469 on everything. Where can they find you?
They can find me at 1989TRE on everything except YouTube because YouTube fucking hates me.
That's true.
And where can they find us?
They can find us at Get Here Pod on. I don't really know how you do these. I don't know this part.
Close.
Get-
Patreon.com/GetHerePod.
That's right.
Get Here Podcast on Facebook and Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And on Twitter, it's here_pod.
That's right. And on black.com, you can find me.
At 1989 TRE. You already told us.
Nah,
you already told us.
I was going to say something else. I had a
You
couple
already
different
told
thoughts,
us.
but I thought I would get in trouble for all of
Now,
them.
by the way, you can find me at Surreal469 on everything except my burner accounts. That is
Yo, that's
not
funny.
my name on my burner
Oh, I
accounts.
know what I was going to ask you in the midst of all that. You ever been a catfish?
No.
You've never catfished nobody?
There's no fucking point in catfishing. I don't fucking understand it.
You never made like a really, you never took like what would be described as a attractive male's photo
No.
and used it as your photo?
No.
To get women to be lured in?
No.
To
'Cause
fall
if
in
I-
love with your personality?
Because the women I've gotten and tried to get on my burner accounts have been to actually fuck and see in person and fucking, do whatever.
What do
Like,
you use as your profile picture?
Depends. On Facebook, it's...
Like the adult diapers?
No. On Facebook, it's like Deadpool.
Wait, you have a
On-
Facebook burner?
I do.
What?
This is not early days.
What's your
but-
name? Just kidding. Just kidding, Brent. Kidding. Try to get you. Try to
Burner
get you.
accounts. It's burner accounts. Facebook.com/burner account.
You like fucking Kevin Durant out this motherfucker.
And then there are some that actually are my picture, but they're pictures that I don't use on my other shit.
Oh, they tripping. Now the Joker coming out? They
That's supposed to be the one from the
Yeah.
movie with him dancing.
Yeah, no, I can tell. They are tripping.
That's the closest that they could find to the actual dance.
Oh, he's being sassy. He was kind of sassy in the movie, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Anyway,
Yeah, none of that's the point. You got to show this footage. This is amazing.
or we get in the podcast.
Okay, I guess we'll end it.
Hit it!
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.